Hello, everyone. Today, I want to talk about some things I've learned over the years, over the decades, actually, and share them with you so you can benefit too. And many of you know these things. I don't know how many of you act on them, how many of you engage with them. So, three things. There are three things that having drop shipping, whether you drop ship only or you are doing drop ship as a marketing tool and making profit from your market research. And I'll explain a little bit how that works. But let me clearly point out the three benefits with a very high quality, beautiful line of jewelry, which is not necessarily easy to find in the drop shipping world. There's a lot of bling and a lot of cute stuff. But when it comes to real jewelry, jewelry with heft, beautiful jewelry that you can feel the weight, and a lot of time and effort has gone in to that piece of jewelry before you get it or your customers get it, then you stand above the crowd. You then are engaging in what I call the Peter Stone jewelry difference. And you start on a Peter Stone jewelry journey, which will raise your sales dramatically. I just see lots of comments, emails, messages, calls about challenges. Peter, you don't know this. Peter, you don't know that. Well, I don't know firsthand, but I do know a lot of things about challenges. 35 years of challenges all around the world. So I do have a little bit of experience here, maybe even some authority to be able to help you. So let's do it the simplest, easiest, most effective and efficient way to scale up into a bigger business. And some people have been in business for 5 years and their business isn't growing. It's like stuck. It's hitting a ceiling. And I know about that because I've done that, and but I found solutions that allow us to break through, and I'm here so we can do it together. I take you along the journey. We'll hold your hand if you need it. Get on the phone, and I know I even tell my team. They say, "Well, I gotta go figure this out and do all this." And what some of them don't know because they've only been with us for 3 years or 2 years or 1 year. And they say, well, I got to figure that out. But they don't, because they don't know what I know and what we as a Peter Stone company have experienced, and the data and information we have collected and the lessons we have learned to compress it and make it so simple for you. I tell you, if I had the leverage and the simplicity of making money today without flying back and forth across the world many times to grow my business and driving from north to south, south to north, Key West to Maine, all night, or one time I drove 20 hours straight. I mean, that is history, and that is appreciation today for what is in the package for you to make this so easy. and so low cost to start up. I mean, you can scale up your business, scale it up. And how? With drop shipping, you have a website. You put several different products, or you put one. You put jewelry only, and you have a jewelry website. And we'll give you up to 300 images to get started. And in that number of images, because you got to show us that we're going to put much more work into it because you're putting effort into it. The more effort you show, the more results you show, the more we're going to give you for free. More of our services, more of our attention. Because if you're not interested in growing your business, I'm not interested in helping you. It's that simple. If you really want help and you really want to grow, then you want to engage and you want to subscribe and you want to follow us here, not so much on Instagram, but that'll keep us connected. But you want to get on our newsletter list, sign up. You want to call us. You want to hop on a call with me or one of my team members and let me make it really clear and simple and answer your questions from someone who's built it themselves. I'm not talking about the book. I'm not talking about going to Alibaba. I'm not talking about going to Amazon. I'm not talking about going and getting the quick stuff that everybody else has. You don't want that. You do not want that. So, 3 benefits. You don't have to pay for inventory upfront with a drop ship program. And it's not just any inventory. This is any jewelry. This is special, very special. And this is going to be limited in the future. We are going to limit the drop shippers who can carry the Peter Stone line of jewelry because now we have the sterling silver. We're not going to make the market flooded. No. We want people to work with us that want to work and grow their business, who care about the people that make the jewelry and care about the people who wear the jewelry and care about themselves and their business and their store between. This is not fast money. This is very good money. This is very big money, but you've got to just do the steps. You have to get started, and you can start with a drop shipping. Now, if you have an existing store, you want to add drop shipping to it. Huge benefit, huge profit. And you don't have to do inventory at the end of the year with drop shipping only. Your profits are a little smaller, granted, but you get to show much more jewelry, test much more jewelry, cut your risk. Now, I'm going to compare that side by side, drop shipper here and existing reseller here that has their own inventory they count, they pay for, they've invested in. We all make mistakes in our buying. We thought, oh, that's really going to sell well, but it doesn't. We kind of get stuck with it. Not kind of, we definitely do, but we have solutions for that. We'll take your jewelry that doesn't sell. That's another program. Ask us about it. The Silver Exchange Program. And if you have gold, we may do that too. So we'll exchange that for brand new jewelry, the jewelry that you can't sell. That's a side note. Now, having an existing store that you do have inventory, you're limited to the number of jewelry without investing a lot of money. This is the benefit. The big benefit is not having to pay for gold inventory or silver inventory too much. You know what's selling, or a good part of it, so you want to invest in that for sure. That's a pretty much a solid hitter and a profit maker for you. So you want to get more things that are around the things that are selling and expand on what works. And there is absolutely no better and more efficient way and more effective way to test the market. You doing it firsthand, not someone telling you, oh, well, you should have this and you should have that and you should have this because this sells really well. Well, show me, right? And there's so many variables to what works for somebody else that won't work for you, or something that won't work for somebody else that, well, you'll knock it out of the park. So what does that mean? That means the drop ship marketing tool, whether you're just doing drop shipping or drop ship marketing and adding drop shipping to your existing store you show up bigger. Another benefit. Your store all of a sudden grew. You are like an entity. You are someplace people are going to stop now if you're not. They're going to stay longer. They're going to look at gold jewelry and look at some new collections that you have that you know you can make money. You just didn't have the money to invest. You want to click on the link and find out. You can go to peterstone.com. Go to the Peter Stone Jewelry Programs. There's a drop-down menu. So if you're our active wholesale buyer from Peter Stone in the last year, the drop ship tool, the drop ship marketing tool is free. So I'll do a review. And then thirdly, the benefit is the gold. Okay. Gold jewelry, big profit. Sell one piece of gold is like selling 10 pieces of sterling silver jewelry. You have less work, you have greater profit, more efficiency, and you showing up bigger, right? You're showing up. Now you're getting, people that buy gold have a little more money in most cases than people buy silver. It's not always the case, but gold obviously is expensive. And right now, the metals are going up a little bit, which means for your customers, you want to let them know having precious metal is much better than having cash as a piece of jewelry. The resale value in the future in Asia, this has been the case for years. Gold chains, gold shops everywhere. Gold is a form of cash. You have cash, you buy jewelry. You need cash, you take the chain off your neck, go get some cash or a ring. It's almost pure gold, right? It's 24 karat, almost. And so it is a form, but in the Western world, there are places that will pay you for your jewelry if you ever need the cash in the future. So the point is, you've got sterling silver, which is good. Now, you add that, and it's a selling point. Is my point here is that when you buy, like your customer buys a piece of gold jewelry every 6 months, they're adding to their investments, if you will. They're adding to their value, a personal value in beauty and in intrinsic value in precious metals. You want that. You want to have that. And you want to promote that and take your business to another level if it's not already there. I'm not saying it isn't. All I'm saying is now you have the opportunity for almost nothing to expand your presence by drop shipping. Cut out the inventory, cut out the purchases, or reduce the purchases. What I mean by, I don't mean reduce the purchases in the sense of you want inventory that sells and you want to maximize your profit and buy it at wholesale price or export price. You want to buy it there. And then you want to maximize your profit. But when you have to test and you don't want to risk your money, too much money, then I want you to grasp this idea. I'm not a drop shipper, Peter. I get it. But how are you figuring out what really sells? How are you growing your business? Does this make sense? You have a store, you're selling jewelry, Peter Stone jewelry already, you got 30 designs on your website, maybe 50, and people see 30, 50. Are they seeing the same 30, 50 they've seen for the last 6, 8, 12, 2 years, 5 years? You want to expand it. You say, I don't have the money. Okay, add the drop shipping, add another 150, 200 designs to your website. Wow, people come to your website. They go, oh my gosh, look at this store. It's grown. I'm going to spend some time here. I bought jewelry here before, but now I see I've got a big selection, and you have served your customer and your client in a big way. I wanted to make these few points to get this across to you. The power of drop shipping is not an isolated drop shipping business. For some who only want to do that, I respect it. I get it. Take it, do it. Click on the link. For those who want to grow bigger and are resellers and want to optimize the profit and want to get a little bit bigger in there, it doesn't mean it'll be bigger, but a little less work when you're buying at wholesale, because you buy what is working. And I can't emphasize this enough. You have done your own market research and got paid for it. Peter, what do you mean I got paid for my own market research? People trying to sell me marketing. Oh, let me tell you, let me put you at the top of Google and let me do, yeah, for a lot of money. Let me do this for a lot of money. So when you use the drop ship marketing tool, what are you doing? You're getting images that you want to test. Collection, 15 of these designs, 15 of those designs, 15 of these designs at no cost. You put it up on your website, you test, you thought this is going to sell really well, and it did. And now you buy it at wholesale and sell it at wholesale. The other collection, you thought, oh, I'm not 100% sure. I want to really try it, but I think it will work. Didn't work at all. Take it down. Put something a little more closely related to what's working, or try a brand new collection and go into a new dimension and see what happens. And if it doesn't work after a while, like 30, 60, 90 days, you know the volume of people that visit and whether you're wasting time or not. Take those down, put up new ones at no cost. You're doing market research firsthand. You've got the numbers, you've got the data. Now go order it wholesale. Make money. Do it in a smart way. Do it yourself. You know, this is so valuable. It's all packed in one. You've got sterling silver jewelry designs like no others. Then you've got gold jewelry, and you don't have inventory to figure out, and you can test up to 300 designs and get really growing that business. And this year, 2022, is the best year to start expanding online. If you haven't, if you are, then you know. Sales have been very good, and we have customers that are 100% up. I don't mean only from 2020. That's easy. I mean from 2019, before we had the dip. This is Peter Stone. Click on the link. Please engage. Let us know how we can help you. Look, this is the Peter Stone promise. I promise you will make money more money than what you're making today, when you do these things, the drop shipping or the drop ship marketing tool, and you add gold to your jewelry. You do it, and you are on the road to increased profit and cash flow, and you get an extra week off out of the year. You take your time. You know, there's nothing like going on a holiday, picking up your phone and saying, oh my God, look, I just got $3,000 worth of orders. Look, I know. And I'll leave it there. You want to do this, you'll make money, and you're going to find out the Peter Stone. If you don't take action, you will never know the Peter Stone difference, and you will surely know how much money you lost, because you're going to stay flat, maybe make a little more, struggle. And then you're going to say, maybe after a year goes by and you didn't take action, and then you do, you're going to say, oh my God, I left $150,000 on the table because I didn't do what Peter said. I'm telling you, this is a profitable proposition that you need to click the link. I'll see you later. I'll see you on the other side, because the other side of prosperity and abundance. I'll see you.